Welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Act 4, Scene 1 of Henry VI, Part 2, and today we get to hear from the Duke of Suffolk, who was captured by pirates! Keep in mind, he is dressed not as himself because he's been banished, so he and his gentlemen dressed in rags and they were on their way to France, and they were captured by pirates. And some other fun stuff is going on. Gloucester is dead, Eleanor is banished, Suffolk is banished, the Queen is very sad, the King is in a snit, France has been lost, and Ireland is starting to revolt. So there's kind of a lot going on, but let's have some fun with pirates. So yesterday we got to hear from the lieutenant pirate who was like, here's the prisoners and do what you will with them. And they're like, let's ransom them. And the ransom is set at 1,000 crowns. And the first gentleman is like, yeah, I'll pay it. And the second one's like, I will too. And they're like, why just 1,000? Why not 2,000? They're like, I'll pay that. And they're like, yeah, you can't pay that. So let's just kill him. And in all of this, Suffolk, they decide that Suffolk should be killed too. And Suffolk is like, no, check it out. Like, I have this pin that says that I'm a gentleman, which totally means you'll get paid if you let me just pay the ransom and go on about my business. And they're like, yeah, no, you don't look like a gentleman. So he's like, no, seriously, I'm the Duke of Suffolk, William de la Pole. That's me, right here in the flesh. That's me, Duke of Suffolk. And they're like, Duke of Suffolk? Then you're definitely dying. And he says, the honorable blood of Lancaster must not be shed by such a jaded groom. Hast thou not kissed thy hand and held my stirrup? Bareheaded plodded by my footcloth mule, and thought thee happy when I shook my head. How often hast thou waited at my cup, fed from my trencher, kneeled down at the board when I have feasted with Queen Margaret? Remember it, and let it make thee crestfallen, aye, and allay this thy abortive pride. How in our voiding lobby hast thou stood, and duly waited for my coming forth? This hand of mine hath writ in thy behalf, and therefore shall it charm thy riotous tongue. So being a man of privilege, he tries to exercise his privilege, exercise his entitlements, and say, no, I'm a gentleman, and you know me, you've waited on me before, so therefore we're friends, right? Right? This is all going to work out exactly the way that I want it to, right? Right? And tomorrow, we get to hear what the lieutenant thinks of the Duke of Suffolk, and we will find out his fate in that speech. I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.